So welcome. Today is day one of the Chairman Bootcamp, right? Day one of the Chairman Bootcamp. We started off the call with some nice ET. We just set the mood, and I'm so glad because ET touched on a few things, right? He said pain is temporary, right? Pain is temporary. At the end of pain is success, right? A lot of people are scared to do things, right? He mentioned someone was scared to read or to write. They were afraid of what people might think about them, but they had never written before. They had never read on a higher level before. So how do you know you're scared of something you never tried? A lot of people are like, not us, because all 300 people on this call, some people are scared to go chairman. A lot of people are scared of what success means. They're scared of what having money would do to you. But how do you know you're scared of something that you've never tasted, you've never experienced, right? So I want each and every person to understand that here to set off this Chairman Day One, I'm here to let you guys know everything you will learn in this 3-day boot camp. You're going to be able to apply that and see immediate results, right? You're going to be able to see immediate results. I don't have to talk to you guys about mindset. You guys are chairman already. I don't have to talk to you about mindset. You guys are chairman already. There's going to be little sprinkles of mindset throughout everything that I'm going to be talking about. So now, day one. This is that chairman in a circle. Yep, day one. We're talking about the launch and duplication. Now, why is this so important, right? Why is that so important? The name of the game, ladies and gentlemen, is duplication. You're not going to go to chairman signing up 500 people by yourself, right? You need a team, you need a family, you need a tight-knit organization, right? You need systems in place to allow yourself to go chairman, right? You need things in place to allow yourself to go chairman. Number one, you need to be able to launch and duplicate, right? The first 24 hours, I'm not going to write anything on the board or anything like that. So take notes. Take notes. The first 24 hours someone gets started is going to dictate the next 24 months. I'm going to say it again. The first 24 hours somebody starts is going to dictate their next 24 months. It's going to pretty much determine whether or not they're going to be here in 24 months, right? So when you get someone started the right way, right, that pretty much determines whether or not they're going to be a builder or a trader, or both. If you sign someone up and say, yeah, bro, you don't have to trade, you just build, that's exactly what they're going to do. If you sign someone up and say, hey, you don't have to build, you just have to trade, that's exactly what they're going to do. So set the bar day one. Hey, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to set up your trading account with you, or we're going to hop on this launch call, set up your trading accounts, give me that list so I can help you get a free account. If you choose to afterwards, I can actually help you build some residual income. Every single person gets started that way. Every last person gets started that way, right? I'm going to show you pretty much step by step how to launch someone so that they get their broker account set up, give you the list, then they touch the academy and go live and things like that, right? So there's actually a welcome message. There's an entire welcome message. I'm going to send it to you guys. Hold on one sec. There we go. Okay, we had someone. There we go. So there's an entire welcome message that you guys are going to be able to take advantage of. I'm going to drop it right now in the Discord for everyone. I'm dropping it in the Discord for everybody right now. This is the welcome message. As soon as someone gets started, you're going to be sending them this. I'm dropping it in the general chat. General chat is right here. And then I'm dropping it again in another chat. Right here. There we go. All right, cool. So basically step one. Actually, let me actually put it on the page for us. I'll put it on a page for us. Because this right here is really what's going to separate you going chairman in 30 days and you going chairman in a year, right? Everyone wants that in 30 days. You want success to come fast, right? Success loves speed, right? Success loves speed. We're going to get that fast. We're going to hit these ranks fast, right? But it only works when you launch. It only works when there's a system in place to make sure every single person can succeed. When I started, I didn't have a system. I got thrown into a group chat and it was like, yo, figure it out, right? So we set up a system, right? We set up the system that we should have had when we signed up. Let me get that for you. Okay, cool. Now let me share the screen for you guys. All right, so this right here is the message. This is the message. Welcome to the team. Congratulations on getting started. Let's get you started on the right foot, right? Let's plug you in. Number one, join the team Discord. That's where your Discord link goes, right? Number two, these are your actually emojis. They just look kind of funny, right? Number two, Fast Start Center. This is where you set up your accounts. This is where everything is at, right? Fast Start Center, mastertheacademy.com. And then it has instructions. Hit the trainings tab, go to the HFX or FRX Fast Start, right? HFX Fast Start, finish phase one in the training, then proceed to the next step. So phase one is pretty much three things, right? Account setup, verification, and funding. That's phase one. So phase one, they set up the broker account. So everyone, imagine getting started, you join the group chat, then you set up your broker account. Then you go to the next step. Next step is the launch video. We do launches every single day, 7 p.m. Eastern. Every single day, 7 p.m. Eastern. Those are the launches, right? And then we have a recorded video that I did personally, right? Where it goes over everything, account setup, funding, where to get access to this, how to plug in, what times you should be plugging in, what educators you should be plugging into. It's just a brief overview of exactly what it is they just got access to, right? Exactly what it is your new customer just got access to, right? And then after that, we say create your list so that we can work on smashing your 14-day goal. Within the launch video, we set the goal for the customer, right? We already set the goal for you. The goal for you is Platinum 600 in 14 days. So if they saw the launch video, they already know what their 14-day goal is. If they saw the launch video, they're also going to text you, the person that signed them up, they're going to text you their why, the reason they're doing this. So imagine getting a text message from the person you just signed up. Yo, my why is my mom. I want to help my mom retire this year. Thank you. Thank you for introducing me to this opportunity. This is how we're gonna make it happen. This is my list right here. Let's smash my 14-day goal. That's the launch. So imagine someone gets started, broker account, list, they have their why. Now they have exactly how it is they're going to get to their why, which is the academy and the go live, right? That right there is so systematic and simple. Anybody can do it. You don't have to be a billionaire trader or a chairman 100 to tell your customer, hey, this is what we're going to do. This is your why. This is your goal. This is how we're going to get it done, right? That right there is called duplication. Because the way someone gets started, the way you get someone started is the same way they're going to get their friends started. If you signed them up and you told them, yo, you don't have to build, when they finally get their first enrollment, they're going to tell their first enrollment, yo, you don't have to build. But if you sign someone up and say, hey, this is your 14-day goal, we're going to go P6 in 2 weeks. When they sign up anybody, yo, this is your 14-day goal, we're going to go P6 in 2 weeks. They sign up somebody, yo, this is your 14-day goal, we're going to go P6 in 2 weeks, right? That's duplication. That right there is called duplication. Does everyone understand that? Before we move forward. That's duplicate. That's the launch, right? That's the launch. This is how your business does quantum leaps. This is how your business does quantum leaps. Imagine doing an opportunity call. Someone you just signed up does an opportunity call for 4 of their friends sign up. That's 4 people that are each going for Platinum 600 in 14 days. Now, what's 4 times 12, right? That's 48. Imagine 48 new people join in 14 days. And then what do you think those 48 people are going to do? They have their own 14-day goal. Then you do 48 times 12. This is how the business goes. This is called duplication. This is the power of compounding, right? Everyone that has the compound plan, you start with $100 or however much you get started with, you compound 5%. In the beginning, you make $5, $7 here, $9 there. 3 months down the line, you're looking at thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Why? Because you're compounding. You're compounding. That's called duplication, right? So there's already systems in place to make sure you and every single person you get started runs the same exact play. There's already every single thing in place. The name of the game is duplication, right? The name of the game is duplication, right? This is what's going to separate you from the next person, right? This is what's going to separate you from the person who doesn't take this serious. I know the chat is going a little bit crazy right now. Hold on, let me check. Exactly. Resend in the chat. I don't see it. I got you. I'm going to send it one more time in the chat for you guys. One more time. I got you guys. This is exactly how it is I was able to hit Chairman 25. This is exactly how we're all going to go Chairman 100 in the next 60 days. This is how we do it. I'm going to drop it in the giant chat right here just for everybody, right? I'm going to drop it in your MMO chat, Anthony. Don't even worry about it. I got you. With just something as simple as a text message, as a getting started message, is what separates you from the rest. Something that simple is going to separate you from the rest. So I'll drop it in the team calls chat for everybody. Team calls. It's in the team calls chat for everybody right now. And I'm going to send it to Platinum. I'm going to send it to the Dream Chasers right now. Shout out to Dream Chasers Investment Group. Going crazy. If you don't do HFX, just change the name to FRX. Simple, right? So that's the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. The name of the game is duplication. The name of the game is having systems in place so that every single person in your team can go chairman, right? That's what I thought. When I got started, like I said, chairmen are problem solvers. You have to solve the problem. What was my problem? I was the only person recruiting. What was I not doing? I wasn't launching right. I went to Platinum 1000 without launching anybody the right way. And it took like a month, 2 months. Now, granted, majority of that was my personals. So I'm like, damn, imagine if I would have signed up 30 people off the rip, off the jump, and they all go P6. Like, that's it. Chairman is right there. 30. Actually, no, that's more than chairman, right? Yeah. Oh, no, it's not actually. It's only 360. But that's P5K. Imagine P5K in 2 months. Imagine that, P5K in 2 months. Right? That's only from duplication. Why do you think Ryan was able to go, or the Forex Jesus was able to go P2000 in 58 days? Duplication. Shout out to Anthony, the newest Platinum 2000 on the team. How do you think he was able to do that in 45 days? Duplication. So you can realistically, even though I hate using the word realistically, you can smash these goals by just making sure everyone's in position, right? By just making sure every single person is on the same exact page. When everyone's on the same page, this business goes crazy. Your business goes crazy, right? So now, let's talk about retention. So now, an amazing part of the system that we have in place, there's already live sessions. There's live trading sessions. This is why personally, I believe, and I know HFX is the most duplicatable thing in this company. Binary, the most beautiful thing in this company, the most duplicatable thing in this company. You can say to someone, sign up today. If you don't make money in your first 7 days, cancel your account. Binary, this week, I think what we did, 80% accurate. I just screenshotted the flyer. It was like 80% accurate. Not this week, this month, the past like 30 days, I believe. 80% accurate. Even with good risk, even with decent risk management, you came out profitable. You came out extremely profitable, right? But understand that your team is going to do what you do. So if you don't hop on these sessions, they're not going to hop on these sessions. I'm on the Nest sessions. I was on Nest's session this morning. I'm on the Millie sessions. Millie session, I believe is what, tomorrow? I'm on these sessions too. I'm on the binary sessions, and I'm on Manny's 10 a.m. harmonic scanner sessions, right? So your team doesn't care what it is you tell them. Your team cares about what it is that you're doing, right? So for those asking, hey, I've been stuck at this rank. Why isn't my team growing? It's because, one, you didn't launch nobody right. Because there should be duplicates of you. There should be clones of you in your organization, right? There should be clones of you in your organization. If there's not, it starts with you. It starts with you. Why doesn't my team recruit? Are you recruiting? Okay, cool. Why doesn't my team do this? Well, are you doing it? Why doesn't my team post on Instagram? Are you posting on Instagram? When they got started, did you tell them, hey, this is one way you can get your 2 and 3? When they got started, did you tell them X, Y, Z? Why is my team having this problem? Okay, when they got started, did you tell them? Did you tell them what it is they can expect when building this business? Did you tell them what it is they can expect with not verifying a broker right away, right? It all starts with you. You have to make sure your team is plugged into the system. Because once your team is plugged into the system, once a customer is plugged into the system, they don't need you for much. They know exactly where to go to make money trading. They know exactly where to go to explain the opportunity, right? So I noticed a bunch of holes in other people's organizations as a Platinum 1000, as a Platinum 600, and I just fixed it. I said, how can someone go chairman who doesn't really know that much about Forex yet, right? It has to be a way for someone to just violate their network, not violate, but expose this whole thing to their network without having to explain or know 50 years worth of trading experience, right? How can someone do that? How can someone get someone to join the opportunity without explaining it? Opportunity calls. Simple. Opportunity calls. There's P2000s that to this day in the organization that to this day have never done their own opportunity call, right? Still, to this day, P2000 that never did their own opportunity call. Why? Because they're leveraging the system. Now, it's going to get to a point where you should be skilled enough to do your own opportunity call. I'm not saying these people aren't skilled. I'm just letting you know, right? But that goes to show you, look how far you can go. 75 people by just leveraging the system. Hey, such and such, I have 10 friends. Oh, you have 10 friends? Put them on the op call. Yo, do you think you can explain Forex to my friend? No, put them on op call, right? Leverage your time. Do not reinvent the wheel. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. This is already a proven system to create multiple chairmen. There's already multiple chairmen in this organization. It's not just me. There's multiple Platinum 5000s in the organization. There's multiple, I don't even know how many Platinum 2000s and 1000s there are. Leverage. You don't recreate the wheel, right? Someone had the idea the other day of, which wasn't a bad idea, it's just, they were thinking. So it was like, cool, opportunity call, and then they wanted to do like an hour straight, like Q&A, which is, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Use your time wisely. Use your time wisely, guys. Use your time wisely. There's really only a certain percentage of people who are going to be interested because we are the 1%. We think like the 1%. Success is not for everybody. Everybody here, we're in a different level. We're on a different vibration. That's why we look at things the way we look at them. I don't expect the average individual on the street to vibrate on our same frequency. It's not to say we're better than anybody. We just think a little bit different. So the people who are interested, 3-way call. That's the system. Someone can sign up, broker account, live sessions with Ness, live sessions with Millie, live sessions with Manny. That's the trading part. Oh, you want to build the business? Great. You have your list already from the first day you signed up, right? Also, on the launch call, you were taught how to invite. Hey, how can someone with no sales experience, who doesn't really even like talking to people, who's not really the greatest speaker, how can they invite 1,000 people onto an opportunity call? Yo, let's just give them 3 text messages they can send out to their friends. 3 text messages they can send out to people on Instagram. Okay, cool. They use these text messages. They can invite 1,000 people on an opportunity call, right? Leverage the system. They don't have to be a billionaire trader. They don't have to be a millionaire trader. They don't even have to have placed a single trade, right? They don't even have to have placed a single trade to go chairman. I know a lot of chairmen who don't even have broker accounts. They saw the compensation plan. I'm like, okay, cool. That's what I got to do. All right, cool. Let me put a system in place to help my entire team make money trading, help my entire team recruit, right? And blow this thing up. And they did it, right? Now, that's extremely one-dimensional. And there's a reason certain chairmen like that are still that same rank. But our group trades and builds, right? So the point of this is, in order to get someone on your team to be just like you have to duplicate yourself, right? How do you duplicate yourself? You recreate the feeling, write this down. Recreate the feelings you had when you first won a trade. Make them feel that way. Recreate the feeling you had when you first signed someone up. Make them feel that way, right? Because when you can make them feel that way, when you can make them feel the same way you feel, they're going to do exactly what it is you do. They're going to start to believe. What does it mean to believe? Belief is only true when it's backed by action. So that's why you hear a lot of people say, belief level up, belief level up. If you believe, you're going to act. Right? If you believe, you're going to act. I know a lot of people say, hey, I'm going to go chairman, but they haven't prospected this whole week. They didn't prospect all of last week. 2 weeks ago, they didn't prospect anybody. So they don't believe. Don't tell me you believe if you're doing the complete opposite, right? Belief. What raises belief level? Culture, right? Culture. Why are you making people feel certain things? Culture. You're raising that belief level, right? That's the point of this. That's what makes duplication so possible when you have systems, things in place to help each and every single person elevate to your frequency, elevate to your mindset, right? That's how this works. And simple is always better. Every single thing in the system right now is simple. Every single system we have is simple. There's no complicated anything. There's no complicated anything. How do you make money trading? Get on the live session. That's it. Get on the live session, make money. Boom. And there's products on top of that. When there is no live session, there's products. How do I use the products? There's videos there. And we do product trainings. By the way, for the product trainings, we're adding the Liberty app. It's not going to be on today's product training. It's going to be on Wednesday's product training, right? So every single thing is system. Hey, how do I get somebody to enroll? We have 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern opportunity calls every day. Every single day. It was 9 p.m. only, but then we have some people in London. Shout out to the London Bazookas, right? We have some people in Nigeria, right? Shout out to the Trade and Pay team out in Nigeria. Shout out to Forex Cartel in Nigeria, right? How do we accommodate that? Let's just make another out call earlier. Simple. Very, very, very simple, right? So there's things in place for you to grow this business. You don't have to overcomplicate it. You don't have to think you have to be a genius for things like this, right? When you use your gift will make room for you. My gift was putting together systems, right? My gift, putting together systems. Hey, I'm always thinking 8 steps ahead. I have my entire summer planned out up until September with incentives, things I want to do for the team. When certain people hit certain ranks, you're going to hit this rank around this date. You're going to hit this rank around this date. I'm going to do this for that group. I'm going to do that for that group. Okay, cool. I'm going to fly out to London this day probably so that I can make sure. Your gift is going to make room for you, right? If you're a great speaker, use that. Use that. Be the speaker. If you're a great trader, show product trainings. You don't want to be the system, right? Do a product training. If you're a great speaker and you're a great trader, do a product training. Hey, I want to do a product training for the whole team. Now imagine, this is called stepping up. Imagine having 1,600 people. That's how many people is currently on the team active. 1,600 people tagging you on Instagram. You know how crazy lit you look on Instagram when you have 1,600 people tagging you? Shout out to Justin for doing that product training. Shout out to Danny for doing the product training and showing me how to do X, Y, and Z. Shout out to Rachel and Linda for putting together a dope way to get to fast start someone in HFX. You know how popular you look on Instagram? People will want to join you just for the fact that you're someone people are following. You're a leader, right? You're someone people are following in your organization. Why do you think leaders love to do trainings? Right? Why do you think people love to do trainings? Right? Why do you think I love to do trainings? One, because I really love this. It's like I wake up like excited for this stuff. Two, every single person here, your networks are tagging. You're tagging me and you're exposing me to your networks. That makes you look really, really good. Oh my God, Rachel, you're plugged in with him? Oh, who is that? Oh, he does what? Oh, you know him? All right, yeah, let's sign up. Let's sign up right now. Because that's the thing. The truth is the people that know you view you in a certain light. I view you like a God. They view you like, oh, this is your friend. You're just my friend. This is why when you start a business, your friends and family typically they don't join with you. But then when you join strangers, they look at you for what you really are. A lot of times you see the people in your network, it's hard for them to imagine someone that started with them doing better than them, right? Someone that started with them thinking on a higher frequency than them. It's hard for them to fathom that. But when you meet people on your same frequency, it's like, okay, cool. We should be talking about millions and billions of dollars. That's what we're supposed to talk about. But for the person who just knew you since you were 5 years old, you guys went from talking about applesauce and yogurt to now you talking about millions. It's like, who is this person? I don't know this person, right? I don't talk like that. Why do they talk like that? It's because you made a decision, right? You think on a different frequency than these people, right? You think on a different frequency. It's not to say you're better than anybody. You just think different, right? So your gift is gonna make room for you. So use your gift and get on a training. Ask your platinum leader, hey, can I do this on Saturdays? Just for the whole team. Imagine your entire team, their network, being exposed to you. You get more followers. You get more engagement. Like there's so many different things you guys can do, right? There's so many different things you guys can do to elevate yourself as leaders, right? To elevate yourself in terms of your social media following, to elevate yourself in terms of your skill set, because you only get really good at something when you do it again and again and again and again. That's why I'm really good at opportunity calls, because I do them every day. I did them every day. I got good at trading because I did it every single day. And when I was trading, there was no HFX. I wish there was HFX when I joined this business. I'd probably be a lot richer. Because it would have taken me less time to hit six figures, less time to hit multiple six figures, right? So you guys are going to do what I'm doing, what I was able to do in a fraction of the time. And that's beautiful. That's really what I want. I want every single person, if it took me X amount of time to get to Chairman 25, I want you to do it in not even half the time, right? Because when this starts growing and growing and growing, it's going to get really, really scary. But that can only happen when we duplicate. That can only happen using the systems that's already in place. And every single day, we're looking for new ways to improve the system, right? New ways to improve the system. Like shout out to Rachel and Linda, amazing, amazing chairman leaders, right? They just put together a couple more slides that make it like dummy proof for HFX or high frequency Forex binary options. Now, binary options is literally, when I say this, I need you guys to, if you're not trading it, I need you guys to consider it, because this is literally the most duplicatable thing. There is no guessing lot sizes. There is no teaching someone lot sizes. Hey, this means this means this. If you want to risk $5, type in $5. You want to get, how long should I be trading? You want a 5-minute trade, a 10-minute trade, a 1-minute trade, you choose. There's no stop loss guessing. There's no stop loss trying to measure that. There's no guessing the TP. It's timed trading. So for those that don't know about binary, put it like this. Binary basically says if you are in profit in X amount of time, you clear the whole trade. You clear the whole trade. Buy or sell, up or down. If prices past your entry, in 1 minute, you clear the trade. In 5 minutes, you clear the trade. In 10 minutes, 1 hour, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's half a pip or 1,000 pips past your entry. As long as it's past your entry, you win. You're good. You clear the trade. This is how you can almost guarantee, it's even scary to say this, but almost guarantee if you don't make money in your first 7 days, cancel your account. Cancel your account. You can't say that about HFX because there's so many variables when it comes to that specific person. There's so many variables because they're going to have to really study lot sizes for 20, 30 minutes. Study the lot sizes. Not everyone has that capacity. It's unfortunate to say, not everyone has that capacity to sit down and just look at something for 30 minutes. There's so many distractions. Even with quarantine, there's so many distractions. So many distractions, right? So, again, I'm just going to recap just a little bit. Someone said, how is it determined how much you make in a trade that you put in a binary trade? Every single trade, you get a specific percentage back. So let's say if it's a 90% return on that specific currency, you risk $10. The risk reward isn't that great, but you're winning a lot more than you're losing, right? You're risking $10, right? And when you give up the 10, you clear the trade. Okay, cool. You get back your 10 and then $9 because the risk reward with the percentage was 90%. Does that make sense? So you get back your money and then you get the prize on top of that, which was 90% of what you risked, right? The beautiful thing about that is the money gets taken out when you place the trade. The money gets taken out of your account when you place the trade. So there's no, oh, I over leveraged. I didn't know I had 1 billion lots open. I didn't really know what they meant. Because how many times you have a bunch of lots open and everything is at zero? So you don't even really, it hasn't even hit you yet how much money you're truly risking, right? But with HFX, you put in a trade and that's it. Put in your $5 trade, it comes out of your account. After the trade clears, you get the 5 back and your money and the prize, right? Your percentage, right? The percentage is next to the pair. Exactly, Armani, just like that. So for that example, Armani in the chat, if it was 70%, if you risk $10, you have $100 in your account, the moment you place the trade, just say you're risking $10, your 100 went down to $90. And then let's say you clear the trade, you get back the 10, so then you're at 100, and then you win 70% of what you risked. So you win $7. So you go to 107, right? So it's extremely duplicatable. There's no, I didn't know a 0.01. I didn't know I couldn't do a 10 lot. I had $500 and I did a 10 lot. I didn't know. It's none of that use. It's this dollar amount and that's it. That's why actually the team has been able to grow very, very quickly. And that's why we're doing this right here, right? That's why we're doing this right here. So Rashawn, where do you trade options? There's different brokers. Just reach back out to the person who got you started. Reach back out to your platinum leader because they definitely know about HFX. I guarantee you. So that's it. Duplication, leverage, systems, launch, right? Duplication, leverage, systems, launch. So we just went over how to launch your business, how to launch somebody, right? You have the text right here. This is the text. It's super simple. Congratulations, welcome. Let me make it a little smaller so it can all fit on one thing. Let's do 14, right? This is it right here. Join the Discord. Do phase 1 in the fast start. Phase 1 is just the account setup. Someone says, I have the HFX package. Can I trade binary? Yes. HFX is binary. Yes. Right? Phase 2 is step 2, get through phase 1. You set up your broker account and give me your list. Right? Give me your list. Watch this launch video. Give me your list. And then you move on to the academy and the live sessions. Right? Then you move on to the academy and the live sessions. That right there is your launch right there. And then on top of that, they're getting launched pretty much kind of like 3 times. Once with you, The second time is with this video in this message. The third time is live at 7 p.m. every day. So they're being told about their broker 3 times their first 24 hours. They're being told about a list 3 times in their first 24 hours. They're being told about this center, exactly where to go for it 3 times in their first 24 hours. Right? This is why the team has been able to grow, because not only are people making money trading, right? Not only are people making money trading, they have a list, an invite message, and an opportunity call to explain the opportunity. You say, hey, and you don't beg anybody to join this. Hey, this is what I'm doing to make money. You can either join me or you watch me get rich. Which one do you want to do? Right? Which one do you want to watch me or you want to join me? Just don't hit me up a year from now saying I didn't put you on. Don't hit me up a year from now saying, why didn't you tell me about this? Because that's exactly what's going to happen if you don't get started now. Straight up. You don't have to show profits. You don't have to do what most other teams are doing. It's like, bro, this is what we do. It's either you join me or you watch me get rich. There is no in between. You join me or you watch me get rich, right? This is how the team is growing. Those are the systems. So write that down, guys. Systems, save yourself time, energy, and money. Systems, save yourself time, energy, and money. Leverage the system. Use your time wisely. If there's already 2 opportunity calls every single day, you shouldn't have to be doing opportunity calls. Let the top income earners explain how they became top income earners. Leverage. I say this all the time. You walk into McDonald's, the manager isn't doing the fries and the burgers and the drive-thru and the cash register. There's somebody doing each job. You have to operate like McDonald's. You have to operate like a billion-dollar company, right? You have to operate like that. If there's already a top income earner explaining the opportunity, have them explain the opportunity. If there's already millionaire traders trading, have them trade. Because they're millionaires. Have them trade. Have them do what is they're best at, right? System means save yourself time, energy, and money. That's what system stands for. Save yourself time, energy, money, right? System. That's why every single McDonald's you walk into looks exactly the same. Every single Starbucks you walk into looks exactly the same. It's the blueprint. It's a blueprint. That's why these are billion-dollar companies, right? That's why these are billion-dollar companies. Oh, you want to invest in my company? Okay, you want to make a you want a Starbucks in your building or whatever? Okay, cool. This is the game plan. This is how much you got to give me. This is how much you got to make every year to be compliant with what it is that we got going on. Okay, cool. Boom. We're gonna make this. You already know what to do. It's the same seats It's the same seats every McDonald's, every Starbucks. It's the same tables every single McDonald's, every single Starbucks. It's the same everything. It's duplication. You have to operate the same way, right? There can't be something that only you can do that your team can't do. It's not about what you can do. It's about what you can teach, right? It's not about what you can do. It's about what you can teach, right? No, nobody cares if something works for you because you have 30,000 followers. Not everyone has 30,000 followers. No, it doesn't matter that something works for you because you can sing or whatever. If that's how you get your prospects, cool. That's how you're going to get your prospects. But the people you bring in, not all of them can sing like you. So teach the team something that everyone can do, right? Everyone can do it, right? That's why you got started. That's why you got started and you're thinking chairman, because everyone can do, right? The invite, everyone can do. Every single person, there's 3 text messages. If you don't know how to copy and paste text messages, that's a whole different problem we got right now, right? The opportunity call. Not everyone can present that information the right way day one. Not everyone has the natural charisma that it takes to really just speak to someone and get them to join you. Not everyone has that influence yet. But everyone can send out text messages and invite to influential people to free information. The third message, what is the third text message right here? Launch video. It's the launch video. I did the launch videos, the launches that we do every day at 7. I did one person. I used to do them every day at 8. Right now we do them every day at 7. Right? It's going to stay that way. But I did it and it's recorded. It's recorded. Yeah, I think it's only available via link. The link is in the Discord. I'll drop the link right now. I already dropped the whole message in the Discord. The whole message is dropped in the Discord. So you could tap that link, and it's me basically going over everything. Now, Linda and Rachel did a beautiful job adding some HFX slides. So I'm going to incorporate that into it because they're like the most organized and beast people like in the world. Like you guys are going to be hearing their names a lot, like a lot. So I'm going to see what we come up with together. Just to make it streamlined, make it super simple. So no one's asking you, where do I go for the broker? How do I fund it? How do I do this? How do I do that? It's all there. It's all there in the fast start. It's all there in the launch video, right? So that right there is going to sum up. That's going to sum up day one, guys. System, leverage, right? That's the launch. The launch is a system that you leverage to help every single person grow. The launch is a system that you leverage to help every single person bring in their network. The reason there's systems, the reason there's opportunity calls, the reason there's culture is because someone's only gonna recruit if they feel comfortable. Keep that in mind. Someone only is gonna recruit when they feel, I need you to write this down. Someone will only feel comfortable when they recruit. How does someone feel comfortable? Most people think they have to make X amount of money before they bring people in. Why do you think they say that? Because they want to feel comfortable before they tell their mom, their dad, their pastor, their best friend, their girlfriend, right? They just want to feel more comfortable. So now the goal is, this is in place, product knowledge too. This is in place so that people feel comfortable bringing their network in. Someone said, I want to have something to show first, right? Why do you want to have something to show first? Why? Because you want to feel comfortable bringing this to somebody, right? You want to feel comfortable doing it. That's the purpose of systems. If I made you feel 1,000% guaranteed or 1,000% comfortable with the team, you have no problem bringing your friend. If I made you feel comfortable in the fact that you're surrounded by individuals that are really doing it, you have no problem telling your friend, because if you were partnered with Beyonce and she was teaching you how to sing, you don't have to sing a single note to tell your friend, hey, I'm doing something with Beyonce. You should probably join us. You don't, because you already feel comfortable. Oh, I'm learning from who? Oh, okay, cool, that's it. I'm in. Sign me up right now. If you were learning how to sing from Beyonce for $1,000 a day, you don't have to have had sung a single note, did a concert, did one session, anything to tell your friend, hey, yo, I'm learning from Beyonce, right? So the point is, it's not about how much money you make doing this. How much money you make doing this is not going to impress your friends. It's about you feeling comfortable. If you feel comfortable bringing in people, you're going to bring in people, right? That's bottom line. That is literally the bottom line. That's the point of the launch. That's the point of duplication. That's the point of culture. That's the point of these calls. To make you feel comfortable bringing people in. To make you feel comfortable in knowing, hey, we are the 1%. That's why I say it all the time. We are the 1%. We're literally like the X-Men. This is the school for the gifted. This is really the school for the gifted. We're like the X-Men of the world. So the world, we're weirdos. We talk about buying city blocks. We talk about changing the world. To the other 99%, they're like, why are you talking like that? What language is, what is that? This is really the school for the gifted, right? So understand that. You don't have to beg anybody to join you, right? When you watch the X-Men, nobody has to beg you to want to go there. You would want to go there just to see the cool stuff they got going on. There's people flying, people running through walls, people that can just shoot fire and ice. Like I want to be there. If there's some way I can learn how to do that stuff, I'm down, because that looks cool, right? So this is literally the school for the gifted. The mutants and the X-Men, they don't beg someone to join them. They're like, hey, this is what we do. If you want to do a lot of bad stuff, we're going to have to stop you. We're going to mess you up real bad. You don't want to do that, so just join us. That's literally how they get more people into that school, right? It's the same thing. It's either, hey, if you do bad stuff, you can do your thing. You don't got to join us, but you'll feel comfortable around more gifted people. You'll feel comfortable around people who are just like you. And if you end up doing some bad stuff, we're gonna have to come through. We're gonna have to beat you up. You know, we're the X-Men, so we got to do that. My bad, but you don't have to. You can just join us. Literally, this is the school for the gifted, guys. So understand that. Understand that. So that's pretty much gonna wrap up today's lesson. That's gonna wrap up today's bootcamp lesson. Right? Just to recap one more time, one last time. Launch is a system that you leverage to make people feel comfortable recruiting. I tied it all together. The launch is a system that you leverage to make people feel comfortable recruiting, AKA duplication, right? That right there is all you need in terms of the launch. Hey, how do I launch someone? We literally do launch calls every day at 7. Even if you've been launched already, you're in this business 3, 4, 5, 6 months, watch it. You see, ask yourself, why is that slide there? Why did this presenter say it that way? Reverse engineer it, right? Reverse engineer it. That's like seeing a puzzle piece put together. You take all the pieces out and you do it over. That's literally what you do. That's what I did. That's what I did to create a lot of these systems. I'm gonna be real with you guys. A lot of the systems in place, I played a huge, huge part. I'm not gonna say it was all me because I always take into consideration other leaders, other customers. I ask customers to build the stuff that you see in the team right now. I ask customers, yo, what do you think could be in place to help more people feel comfortable? Especially the people, you want to really ask the people who say they don't want to recruit. People who say, I'm not telling nobody. Yo, what do you think the team really needs to grow more? Because they're literally telling you why they don't feel comfortable recruiting yet. And then we came up with this whole system, right? Genius, I know, genius. But again, that's going to wrap it up, guys. Let me just end the recording here and I'll just answer a bunch of questions.